culture.
We are resilient, persistent, bright.
I have accomplished more here than I have ever in my life.
Bowie State means the world to me, honestly.
The passion and pride that is Bowie State University. It runs so deep, especially when you think about how it all began more than a century and a half ago.
The fire in these Bowie State Bulldogs has been burning since 1865. And when you think about starting an HBCU at that time, that's a bold move.
1865 is also the year that our ancestors were freed during the Emancipation Proclamation. So this is history in itself.
I think about the struggles that people were going through, the founders trying to just educate newly freed slaves. When you think about the fact that it was illegal to teach a slave to read or write, to be educated, it is quite phenomenal to think about where we are 160 years later. We're thriving here in Prince George's County, coming from these very humble beginnings. So I'm in awe of the people who survived, let alone thrived.
From the humblest of beginnings in Baltimore as an elementary school in a black church to becoming a beacon of higher education that shines from Prince George's County.
They had to fight for everything that they were able to accomplish. It wasn't given to them.
And Dr. Aminta Breaux is living proof that Bowie State never gets tired of making history.
A little girl from West Philadelphia, and yet here I sit as the president, 10th president, first woman president at Bowie State University.
A home not only for the Black American dreamers, Bowie State has welcomed students from all creeds from at least 30 states and 37 foreign countries.
When we bring students in here, I tell them, you're not here by accident.
These days, Dr. Breaux says staying on top means staying ahead.
How are these graduates going to be prepared for tomorrow's workplace?
The kind of questions that spark ideas, like a hub for future entrepreneurs, giving them a place to create and cultivate their dream careers.
Entrepreneurial spirit is here, where students are coming in, they're thinking innovatively, they know that they're supported in that venture to ensure that they are thinking differently about the world and how they can shape the world, how they can lead.
Bowie State is the land of opportunities, fellowship, and love. And that's something that you don't get in many universities.
Not only are they pushing you towards excellence, they're caring for you along the way. If you don't believe that, look at people like Dr. B. She's basically the resident fairy godmother on campus.
My job is 24/7, and I love it. I love it. This is home for me. This is not a job. This is home for me.
Dr. B has spent most of her adult life as a part of this campus, going back to her days as a student at what used to be Bowie State College. She's been in love ever since.
Does it feel the same when you walk through the doors?
Absolutely. I still get that home feeling. I do.
The only thing she loves more than the school is the students.
I could get started on Dr. Briscoe. Everybody's her angel.
I would say as your auntie, your mom, your grandma, that kind of love that you would get from what you would call home.
We know your name. We know your family. We know your pedigree. When I think about the fact that I am Dr. Briscoe at my alma mater, where I get to help so many people, it's like a dream. It's a dream come true.
Hard to believe anybody can match Dr. B's energy when it comes to her love for watching over the students that come from everywhere to make Bowie State their home away from home. But she tells us she's just one of many.
I'm not the only one. We have a whole lot of folks here who are student-centered. And I believe that that's what makes the difference.
The kind of impact that's given Bowie State a rich 160-year history and will breed more bold, barrier-breaking Bulldogs for generations to come. From Bulldog Nation, Randall Newsom, WMAR 2 News.
We hope you enjoyed that story from Bridging the Gap. To watch more great stories like this all in one place, click on the box right here.